Let's hope 19th century England is ready for the Judoon.
Coming soon from Big Finish Productions.
Michelangelo! Who the blazes are you? Get back from the...
Hello, people of the internet, I am Reducer, welcoming you guys back to another collection video. It feels like an entire month since I did this last time. The month was a monthly series. It's a joke. It's supposed to be fun. I'm not going to go completely in order because I can't remember exactly, so I'll probably just go with them, just which ones I pick up first. So let's get the biggest one out of the way. This is probably my most recent one. You probably guys have sick of seeing this, but it's Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I was hoping I was actually going to get this for Christmas, alongside the Sonic the Hedgehog level pack. I've played the first level. I think there's like 6 levels, because it's like an entire Fantastic Beasts game, but kind of scaled down. It's, as you can see, I've paid £40 for it, but because of all the bugs, and also you have to wait an entire 4 hours for everything to download first, I would say, like, make sure you've downloaded everything first and updated everything before you actually go and get it. Or you'll be just pissed off like I am. Just download everything from LEGO Dimensions. It may take you forever, but then you actually get enjoyment out of the games. Because if it hasn't been uploaded yet to YouTube, or when this video comes out, I actually did a video, and the level started to bug out a little bit. It happened a few times, and I've actually recorded a bit of another video. So someone allowed me to borrow a bit of their footage. And I compared it to what my footage happened with my footage, and there's completely 2 different contrasts. Because my one didn't talk, the other person's did. So, yes, Fantastic Beasts. I'd say wait for it to go down like £10, maybe, but it's a must get for any person who likes Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I'm a massive Fantastic Beasts fan now. I can't wait to get like the book, because I'm excited to get the book. Oh my god, I'm so hyped. So I'll put the next 2 things that I got on the same day. I'll probably leave out first. Let's go back to the start. Well, in like January, when I actually went to Stevenage and got some manga and comics. But first off, let's start off with a comic. Is it Captain Deadpool? Nah, just Deadpool. Yes guys, I got a Deadpool comic. If you don't know, my friend Mary Jane, also known as Crazy Cosplay or Daily Dislikes, also has this comic. But because I spent quite a lot of manga, and like Mum was like, are you sure you wouldn't like a comic? Well, that's a great impression of my mum, obviously. So we was looking through some other comics, and then we saw some Deadpool ones, and there's actually a few first pages in here where he makes like a James Bond reference, and a Solo reference. He goes, the name is Bond, James Bond, you know, like Deadpool does, because he's like Merc with a mouth. And my mum thought that he was James Bond, because my mum is just silly like that. And also at the back, yep, the Merc with a mouth is now the most popular superhero in the world. Yep, he's that Spidey. Don't worry, he will. I don't know why I made that sound. So let's get out all the books. Same day I got the Deadpool comic. I got these 2 lovely buggers right here. Sword Art Online Progressive, number 3 and number 4. I got them on the same day because Mum didn't really want to go back to Stevenage again after I completed one of them, because these are the only 2 I really wanted to get. Another one that I actually have got as well, I was like, oh Mum, they haven't got it here, can you order this thing online? But she didn't want to drive all the way here just for like this one book. I was like, oh, you might as well just get the second one, the next one as well. There's only 4 of them as well. They have other series like Fairy Dance and all these other lovely jubbly things. But until I finish these, I'm not going to move on to that. Maybe wondering, why have you got it in this case? All of my manga books that I have I keep in my blazer pocket, so I can just, you know, slip it out at any time when I need to, like, when I want to have a read, when I'm bored. Because I've set myself, or the school's kind of set my year challenge, or in school, to read like 20 minutes a day, and I'm like the only person who's doing it actually, and I thank me doing it because I've actually enjoyed more reading, and I've enjoyed reading these Sword Art Online and manga and all these kind of things. This has got me more into reading because I love reading comics, because I couldn't just sit down and read like a normal book for like 20 minutes. So at least I'm doing like 10 to half an hour of reading manga. So that's what I've also got to cover, because I can just slip it out, because I don't want to get them damaged, or, well, any more damaged than actually come. I've already read this one, and my other book that I'm just about to show you, I actually sped up reading this one. So and I spoke to some people who said, who only normally reads manga, Daily Dislikes, Mary Jane. She was like, manga, I read that in like 2 days. I normally take like 8 days, it's just over a week to read manga, because I like to engross myself into the story. Like, I really like to take my time with the story, but I'm just rushes through all of it, so I rushed it a little bit at the end, so I probably might read the last 2 pages before I go into that one. So let's stop beating around the bush and let's see what I got. Oh my gosh, it's Konosuba. It's only like I released an unboxing video of that a few days ago. And I've read all of this now, and I think it's fantastic. Can we get the dub of Konosuba? Please have it now. I need it, because this is just so good. I was like, fuck the Sword Art Online, Konosuba all the way, man. I was really enjoying this, because the TV show is kind of a parody of Sword Art Online, and all these kind of other fantasy trapped in a video game kind of worlds, like Log Horizon and ReZero. And it does it in a comedy type of way, and so yeah, and also Aqua's design is sort of like based off Asuna. It's just kind of like a colour swap. So there's the joke. Well, I find it funny, and it's absolutely hilarious, and I loved it. And people who look over was like, oh, you're reading another manga? And I tried to show all my like friends at the manga club. None of them seem interested, but I really enjoyed this. So props to that Japanese person's name who actually wrote this story. Yeah, I really enjoyed Konosuba, and I just can't wait till we actually get the dub. But I'll probably be in the next 7 years because reasons. Book, and I got this the same day. I got it on the same day I got this. And when I actually got this book, I spoke to people who's also going to the Comic-Con in my hometown, and I said, oh, I'm going as Newt Scamander for my next Comic-Con, and we kind of had a chat about Comic-Con and stuff, until my dad was like, alright, let's pay for it and go now. So, yes, I got this. It's a Doctor Who book, Dark Project. This book, it's another 8th Doctor book, as it says at the bottom there. I'm guessing this is part of the Virgin New Adventures series, you know, kind of like from 1998 to 2004 with the 8th Doctor books. And I heard they're like quite rare and quite popular, and I just kind of saw Doctor Who and I was like, I have to pick this up. Don't care if it's rare or not. Also, it was £2. And it was so, and then this was so enticing, they actually put it on twice. And I don't want to take off the sticker because I don't want to rip it. Kind of like what happened here. And I will read this book. I will read it. Trust me. Where am I gonna? This is gonna go over here. So those are basically all the books that I got. I should probably go over all of the audios that I got. I don't think I really got any other audios. Did I get any other audios? Did I get any other audios? No, I don't think I got any more after Christmas, because I've still got a lot of audios to still listen to. I've still got to listen to the rest of the Second War Doctor audios. It's not as enticing as the last War Doctor box set. It's not as good, but I've only listened to the first like hour of it, so I'm on to the second disc now. But anyways, here we are. We have this Doctor Who story. I don't know what it is because the stickers are all over it. As you can see, it's been well loved apparently because it looks all wet. Pest Control. I'm guessing it's around the same time as Series 4. And right, I got this at like Stevenage, and I didn't know they would do like audios. So my mum pointed this out, and it was really cool. But £5 for this audio. I'm not surprised if that's not scratched. Like, it wouldn't be a flipping surprise to me. There's no thing at the end, and it looks like, it feels like someone just dropped this entire thing in water. So let's actually look. Is it covered? It's a double disc set. Yeah, look at that. It doesn't even look like it's been like cleaned at all. CEX. Because normally the CEXs are, oh my gosh, those like welded on dust. Normally they are like quite clean, and the one at my hometown, I really enjoy it, and it's like more of a nerd shop. This CEX that I went to, oh my gosh, there were people who smelled like shit who were following us around. Who were actually following my mum around. There was this person, she was like, alright, come on, we got to go, because this guy who smelled of shit, who was following us around. He's just being a general creep, you know, like one of them older creepy people. There was one of them following us around. Let's move on to DVDs and games. Let's move on to some Doctor Who stories. I've now completed series season 23. I've now got Delta and the Benjamin as the Doctor with the. And I actually spoke to Doctor Who 101, and apparently, Time in the Rani and Paradise Towers actually written for the 6th Doctor. Now this has come from him. I don't know how legit that probably is. I don't certainly believe it, but there's a fact for you. So yeah, I will probably go more into exposing Doctor Who 101. No, I won't expose you yet. But we have Delta and the Bannerman. I've heard this is a very lukewarm kind of Marmite story. Some people like it. You rather really like it, or you think it's the worst piece of drivel ever. There's no in between with this story. It's rather one of the great stories from the Sylvester McCoy era, or one of the shittest ones in the Sylvester McCoy era. That's all that I've heard from it. So when I get to my 7th Doctor era, when I get to my 7th Doctor era, I'll give this a watch. So yeah, sounds exciting. Delta and the Benjamin. Let's just move that out a tiny bit. Damn you, light! You've changed Peterson, light, and now everything is changing for you, light, isn't it? Yes, of course it is. Sorry, I just went all Sylvester McCoy on you there, right there. I also got another 7th Doctor story. I got The Curse of Fenric. As you can see, it's still in its seal. I'm not going to open it until I actually get to it, because I just want to keep it in a nice seal. Also, it cost me £6. And something that I found annoying, when I actually went into the HMV, again, it wasn't as good as like the HMV where I live, because like there was all kind of squashed together. Literally, just on the other side of the Doctor Who, there was manga. I mean, like anime and stuff. And then right next to it, they had like Bond films. There was a very small pile. It was a really mixed bag. There was Curse of Fenric, there was the TV movie, there was a slimmed down version of The Lost in Time, and I was like, damn it, I should have got that. There was a slimmed down version of the Lost in Time box set. There was the Mask of Mandragora, the Hand of Fear, and then like a 6th Doctor story. I think it was Mark of the Rani. So those are the only like stories that were there. Like nothing else was there. It had a whole bunch of David Tennant big DVDs. Those are the only classic stories. So it was a mixed bag. So I picked up Curse of Fenric because I also picked up Delta and the Bannerman. So some nice Sylvester McCoy stories right there. There we are. That's good enough. So moving on to our last three things. I went into right next to HMV in Stevenage. There's Game, and Game and HMV are normally quite close to each other, anyways. So that's quite nice. I went in to go buy a year subscription for PS4. So you can even go follow me on PlayStation 4. Find me if you want. I don't really care. Doctor101 found me. There's Escape Dead Island. It was sold for £1. The game is most likely quite shit if they're selling it for £1. Like seriously, there was probably like 7 copies each side, so like 14 copies. So I'm guessing this was like a bad game, and they just want to quickly make a quick buck off this. Buck, or whatever Americans call it. There are Dead Islands. I'll probably not do a let's play of this. I might do it just like for the lols. The last two things. I'll actually move on to this other one in a minute. This is just something that my brother got me. He got me Call of Duty Infinity Warfare. If you don't know, I was actually doing some of the campaign on my YouTube channel. Because it takes forever to everything takes forever to download. Then I have to wait to play online. So until that does that thing, I'm just playing local. So anyways, it's alright. It's a Call of Duty game. I don't really play Call of Duty games, but there you are. It's very nice. It's just a multiplayer game. It's like my only multiplayer game I have, because all the other ones are single player games. So yeah, and also moving on to my last one. This is another one that I got on the same day as that Doctor Who book, and there has to be somewhere to find them. It's Tales of Vesperia, The First Strike. It's an anime DVD that I just saw for like £8. Technically, I spent 50 quid that day. It was alright, actually. I quite enjoyed it. It was alright, I quite enjoyed it. Whoa. That's how many times I actually say that. I haven't even seen the film yet, and I'm just saying, yeah, it was alright. Fucking hell. Whoa. So really guys, that's really it. I haven't seen this yet. I'm going to tonight. Yeah, it was alright. What the fuck am I on about as well? As you can see, there's characters, but isn't it like a game, Tales of Vesperia? I don't know. Hopefully the English dub will be nice, and it will satisfy me until the Konosuba one comes out. And there's another one there. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye.